Today, following the PR equivalent of salting the earth, Don Mattrick moves to Zynga. This is CheckPoint.
Welcome to CheckPoint, where we're wishing you a happy and belated 4th of July.
Not that we got a card or anything from you for July 1st.
But regardless, we hope you had a safe and intoxicated Screaming Freedom Eagle Day. Wouldn't an HD remake of Final Fantasy VII be awesome?
Yeah!
Well, that isn't happening, but Squeenix is doing something almost as good and releasing Cloud's soldier outfit and Buster Sword as a pre-order costume for Lightning Returns Final Fantasy XIII.
How is that almost as good? I didn't play Final Fantasy VII because Cloud was a snappy dresser. Once again, they are teasing us and exploiting our nostalgia. Shame on you, Square Enix.
But this bonus does come with the Final Fantasy VII victory music.
Where do I put my credit card? Microsoft is beefing up its online reputation system with the release of the Xbox One. Antisocial players who incur too many blocks and mutes will see themselves segregated from the general populace. Basically, if you act like an asshole, Microsoft's online matchmaking will only match you with other assholes. This system is a win-win. Applying consequences to shitty behavior will probably encourage people to clean up their act, and it'll act as a nice moron detection system for the rest of us. If you find yourself playing Xbox One with a bunch of homophobic, mouth-breathing 13-year-olds, chances are you are one.
Dwarf Fortress, the insanely complicated yet simple-looking ASCII art sim game with a cult following, has been in development for 11 years. So it's almost done then? Nope! The two-person development team, brothers Zach and Tarn Adams, aren't stopping yet. In fact, they have a list of updates and featured planned for a version 1.0 release, although it has an estimated release date of 2033. A risky move that will see it hit store shelves the same week as Half-Life 3.
If you like video games and graphs, you'll love this graph that popped up on Ars Technica last week, showing a comparison between various console hardware prices, both at launch and adjusted for inflation. As you can see, not only were the Neo Geo and the 3DO colossally bad investments, but the Xbox One is already more expensive than the 360, adjusted for inflation or otherwise. But while we've had good fun ragging on Xbox recently, let's not forget that the $599 of the PS3 was the most expensive console since the 3DO. Glad they learned from that one.
Microsoft's president of interactive entertainment, Don Mattrick, is no more. The career video gaming exec has left Xbox to helm Zynga as its new CEO. While most industry observers were shocked by the announcement, we here at CheckPoint would like to point out that Don, if you can't connect to the internet, buy a 360 and be quiet Mattrick, is an incredibly good fit for a company that is proud that it treats its users like piñatas that spray money if you beat them hard enough. Besides, every single one of Zynga's games requires an internet connection to play, so culturally it's perfect.
Really? More Xbox news.
Now hold on, there was a lot of Xbox news this week, but technically that was Zynga news.
It was about Don Mattrick.
Who works for Zynga?
There was a huge bit about the Xbox One in the middle of that story.
Look, this is just how gaming industry news works. All news eventually leads to Microsoft, Nintendo, or Sony.
That Dwarf Fortress story had nothing to do with any of them.
Ha! Dwarf Fortress 1.0 is totally scheduled for the PlayStation 6 and the Xbox 360.
The 360?
Yeah, the Dwarf Fortress developers were adamant they didn't want to have mandatory online connection. Coming up, State of Decay is probably headed to Australia. They've replaced the game's stimulants with supplements, and as we all know, vitamins are good for you.